What's up, you guys? Hope life is well. Wanted to make this video kind of advice from my 20s, things I've learned. I'm 28 now, I'll be 28, 29 in August. Things I've learned, having no direction. And I'm going to start trying to make shorter form content and just get to the point. But a lot of these topics I'm really passionate about, and I know a lot of people could use them because I could have used them. But I know people like shorter form content. I'm just going to get right to it. Advice from my 20s, things I've learned. The first thing, try to don't make partying and having fun the center of, what you strive to do and just strive to be, that there's a difference between going out to the bars on weekends, catching up with your friends, doing things like that, and then just making that the center of your life, because bad habits are hard to break after a week, never mind, a couple of months or a year. Try to cut that out as soon as you can. Still have fun, but cut it out. And this leads me to my next thing, which is try to change your habits. Cut out the bad habits you need to change sooner than later. The way I did it for me, and I'll always swear by this, when I had no direction, my life was just not going how I wanted it to, didn't like who I was becoming. I added two simple daily habits to my life, and those two things parlayed me in two bigger things and everything else. I would read and I would meditate, and I would never do those things prior. I never saw myself as a reader or a meditator, and it doesn't have to be those two things, but anything, whatever will help you. Wake up, make your bed, journal in the morning. Start small. It's so easy to get overwhelmed, but start small. And before you know it, you look up after a month, after a couple months, and you're like, holy cow, like this is the new me I'm becoming. I love this person. I'm proud of this person. And that gives you confidence, and confidence is everything. And that just leads you to further your life, further your career, and every single facet of life. It's awesome. When you have no direction, try not to overthink what you enjoy doing. For me, I've just I remember, I turned 25 really anxious, didn't know what I wanted to do. I would look up all these different jobs, different avenues to take, what I thought, and then I would compile a list of dozens and dozens of jobs, and I would look at them and be so discouraged because I was like, man, none of these sound fun, none of these sound interesting. And it sucks. You're like, well, damn, what am I going to do? In this day and age, you can make a career out of anything. It's going to be hard work, but you can do it. Don't overthink what you enjoy. I faced months of anxiety trying to figure this out. And then one day it just dawned on me. I was like, I enjoy cleaning stuff. I was helping my aunt with pressure washing a lot. And I was just like, why am I overthinking this? Found some YouTube videos and started the business. Don't overthink what you enjoy. There's the obvious things, Try not to get in debt, credit card debt. I know emergencies come up, but when you're younger, especially for me, with student loans, things like that, you're like, this is a problem for later me, I will be secure. I will figure this out. The reality is 49% of America makes $30,000 or less per year. That's that's scary. And whatever the percentage is, people who don't have $500 in their savings account, it's scary. Try not to keep up with the Joneses. I'm rocking a minivan. I got my work truck. I want a new car as much as the next guy, but dude, invest in your future, invest in experiences, and invest in yourself. Who cares what kind of car you're rocking, man? Um, Try not to get caught. For me, I got caught in the monotony of I had a job and I liked the people there, wasn't a big fan of the job, but you get caught in the monotony of, you need to make money, and you know you work a lot, and then you get off and you're tired, and then you wake up and repeat. And when you do have off time, you want to spend it with loved ones. You want to just, hang out with friends. And that monotony, before you know it, a couple years goes by and you're like, holy cow, man, like It's so easy to get caught in that. And especially, my heart goes out, like, if you, had a mistake, had kids, things like that, like, you have to make money. I completely get that. Do whatever it takes, but just be cognizant of the time going by. And, if you're not in a situation that you're necessarily happy with, just be aware of that. And in your off time, try to fix those things, try to work towards something that, you can maybe tolerate a little more, something that you enjoy. Spend your off time, sacrifice having fun, all that, and build up to something that you enjoy doing. I wrote a lot of stuff here, but I'm going to leave y'all with the last thing, man. Don't lose hope in creating the dream life that you want, no matter how old you are, no matter what's happened to you. So many people, once they reach a certain age, they just feel certain things are unobtainable or this can't happen to me. So much of success and striving forward is not losing hope and knowing that I can do this. You're gonna have roadblocks. To me, I look at roadblocks as, just tests. They're it's the universe almost being like, how bad do you want this? And if you overcome these tests, you will prevail, and there's sunshine on the other side. No matter what you do not lose hope. Things aren't always going to be bad. They won't always be great, but don't lose hope, and you can make this life whatever you want it. I hope life is good to every last one of y'all. Reach out to me. I'm happy to answer whatever questions, life, business, whatever it is. I hope life treats you all well, and we'll talk soon. Have a good one, guys. Bye.